Here we are. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. I don't usually do unboxings, but I was approached by this company to do a review. So I'm going to, here, let me type something real quick on the, welcome. Please feel free to comment and or leave questions. Heart emoji. What I'm doing is, anyway, I was approached by this company probably, it's been a little bit, maybe a month ago, and it came this last week, and they wanted a review on it. I'm going to try these out when I'm working and come back later and let you know what I think. This is Transon company. I initially was interested in this. I'll get back to that. But anyway, they sent me some paintbrushes on top of it, and they look really cool. These are, I have my list. This is a set of 12, and they were $12.99 when I filmed this. I'm filming this on April the 12th of 25. So things coming internationally, prices might change because we have currently we have a situation with tariffs. This is what we've got it angled. We've got some flats. You probably can't see what the brushes are. Here, let me do this. There, now you can see it better. These are what the brushes look like. They are short-handled. But I took one out the other day and just, I like how the bristles feel. It's interesting, and it has, the color in it is like a, I'm not sure what you'd call that, like a steel gray, and so is the ferrule. But they feel good. I'll try them in my next painting and let you know what I think of them. I'll try it on my master study Monday. How's that? You know, for $13 plus tax, of course. It's not bad. The thing is, they are coming from China. I got these on Amazon. There is a link below to everything that is in this video. So if you want to jump ahead and see what's what. They are affiliate links. Oh, I should have put that in there. Brush hairs are covered with a water-soluble glue to protect the tips. Remove the glue entirely before you start using your brush. Soak the brush tip in cool water. Rinse out. Do not leave the brush resting on its tip. And then it's got the typical cleaning information. This is supposed to be good for various paint materials. Acrylic, watercolor, oil, enamel. You know, they're multi-purpose. But anyway, I will try these out on my next. I like how they look. They look kind of sexy with that with that steel. Let me move this now. This was the initial thing that they... Man, my nails look terrible. I have paint underneath them. This was the initial thing that they approached me about. And I was concerned because when I read the reviews on Amazon, you know what I didn't get was a pair of scissors. Oh, no, there's one. When I read the reviews on Amazon, there were a lot of negative reviews. And I told the company this, that I was hesitant because of that. And they said that they had changed the design since those reviews had come out. I've never worked with this company before, so I don't know. What this is it's kind of a denim color. It's an art backpack. It's made so that you can put a 18 by 24 pad of paper. I'm going to cut it. An easel. When you know, one of those metal portable ones. You can put one of those on there, in there. Ouch, that hurt my finger. This is going to be large, so I probably will not be able to put it. Wow, that's big. When I lay it out flat, that's what it looks like. I will try this out too. The thing on the reviews that were negative said that the seams were not well made. This does have a handle, so you can just carry it too. But this side, this would be the outside. Has this nice little pocket. I don't know how I feel about that zipper because it was already... It was like here, and this side was open. Yeah, it was just weird. Anyway, it's got a nice little patch there. This is so that you can put a smaller canvas or whatever you need to, or palette. I could put my palette in here probably. This is for the foldable easel. Man, it's really washed out, isn't it? Let me put some white on there. See if that'll fix that. Anyway, this is for the metal easel to slip in there. I will load it up and give a review on it later. I don't do many product reviews and unboxings because I think we all probably spend more than what we need to. See, look at that. Look at it there. See how that's how this one was down here. Which is worrisome, because is that going to stay zipped? I'm unzipping this because this right here was what most people were complaining about. The zippers being cheap and the seams ripping. Mine doesn't seem like it has any reason to, but I will load it up and let you know. This is the last time I was on Amazon. This was $24.99, which is not bad, but I wonder if it's too big Or maybe this will be something I can just load up and keep in my car all the time. You know, and not use it as a backpack, but just have my supplies with me. Because I like this. I like this handle. I do wish it had a long handle so you could put it over your shoulder. See, look how my white is on there. So, yeah. Here, let me do this. See if we can fix that. But I'll let you know on this. I want to try it out. I want to load it up. I am concerned about the zippers. The holes seem nicely made. But I'll let you know on this. I do have them folded up. Now, why is that like that? See what I mean? That's off center, isn't it? Or does that? Oh, I had crooked. There's pleats. So it's actually centered. I just have it laying funny. But I'll let you know about this. For $24.99, you know, even if I just keep it in my car with all my supplies. I do like to go right now would be a perfect time to go paint outside. In fact, I've been asked to do it at the end of this month as a demo, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. Okay, then the other things that I got because I think, like a lot of us, we're concerned about the tariffs that are going to, or might already be in place. That's one caveat about the backpack and the brushes that I just showed you. They are from China, and it did take a little bit for them to get here, and that was before the tariffs came into place. But they were on Amazon at the prices I gave. So, but these, I have 2 boxes over here. I wanted to stock up on stuff because I don't want to see, because I use a lot of oil paint. Oil paint stays good for a long, forever, as long as you keep it closed up. So I bought myself another one of these. This is really heavy. This is $45.50. I believe that's what it says. Let me put my glasses on. No, $45.90. It does come with a gel that is solvent free. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're all just very basic colors. Ultramarine blue, you know, it's the basic colors that you would use. If you're in the U.S., these are made in the U.S., but with everything that's going on in the world trade-wise, I didn't know about the pigments. I didn't buy these initially because they are made in the U.S. I just like them. They're good paint at a good price. And when you order this set, it comes with, this is a paint panel instead of a box. So it gives you, yeah, bang for the buck. I looked at getting a more expensive set of something, of anything, another brand, and I just couldn't see it. I went back to this. So anyway, I recommend these. I already have a lot of these. In fact, I have another set just like this that's sitting over there. I'm stockpiling. Within reason. Within reason. And then I've been liking round brushes here lately. So this was just a inexpensive 6 pieces round pointed tip paintbrush set. 6 pieces, $9.99. I figured it was worth trying. They are Genixart. I don't know if you can see that. Genixart. Again, there's a link below. It is an affiliate link. Let me open this and see what they're like. Ooh. Sorry, they're just really soft. I can see these being great for watercolor. I don't see where, well, it says professional for oil, watercolor, and acrylic. But these were very inexpensive, and I really like that. I like the soft that comes to a tip. I hope the tip doesn't wear down quickly. Initially, though, I really like these. They're just very, they're soft. You could do, I would assume you could do delicate work with it. I'll set those over there. Man, I'm gonna have some trash to throw out. This I bought because I saw a YouTuber say that if you put clove oil on like a cotton ball and put it on your palette and cover your palette, your oil paints will stay wet longer. I figured it was worth a try. I tried to get some from my local Walmart. I'm in a rural area. We don't have a lot of options. But I got delivery, and instead they sent me frankincense. So I ordered this just to try. It comes with a little, oh, very nice. But I'm going to try that. Just put it on a cotton ball, put it on my palette. If you've seen my palette, it's got a cover on it. And a lot of times I'll put it in the fridge. But this was just an inexpensive bottle of clove oil to try out for that. It was $6.88. Man, I need to keep my glasses on. Yeah, $6.88 for this little bottle. So, being clove, maybe I could use it at Christmas time if I don't. If it doesn't work for what I intended it for. I bought an extra tube of burnt umber because we all know I use a lot of burnt umber. So I bought an extra tube. Then these, I bought 2 books. I bought this Sargent, and it's the Master Drawings. Let me get rid of this box. Boom. I've wanted this for a while because I went through a whole season of doing a lot of drawings, and I love doing Sargent drawings and paintings. Just, But my first impression of it, whoops, sorry. The images inside are really faint. The printing is not great. For instance, I did not see that. You see what that's doing? It didn't print the bottom part of the image. Just on that alone, I don't know that I would. I have done a study of that one. Let's see. Where are you? Sargent. This was $9.81. And it's John S. Sargent, 194 master drawings. You can't hardly see it there, but that's what it says. Because of that one page, I'm very hesitant. And see, this should have like rich black back here. And it's very, very faint. But I think it'll be usable for what I wanted it for. I love Sargent. I just do. There's a little forward. I just want to flip through here and see if there's any other pages like that one where it wasn't printed. Ooh, that's a nice head study. Maybe I better do that a little more discreet because there's a lot. So far, that's the only one I've seen. It gives off very cheaply made poorly self-published, but even with that one image, I know I will use this. That's for what I intended it for. That one page is not going to stop me. For $10, you know, I'm not going to complain. There's some nudity in here, so I don't want to. Oh, there's birds. Birds. Remember the movie Birds? That is really cool. I really love that. Just the marks. Anyway, so that's on the list down below too. This is another one. I love Anders Zorn. His work reminds me of Sargent. I don't know if it should be vice versa. But we did a master study the other day of using the Zorn palette for a portrait. Man, these are beautiful. Look how he's used in the shadow area. Ooh, sorry. Grover Cleveland. Wow. I'm tilting this up because there's some nudity. There's another one of Howard Taft. He kind of looks like Grover Cleveland, doesn't he? I was hoping to see if the one that we did on Monday was in here. But anyway, for studies, this will be great for studies that I want to do, because I want to learn more about just the way he and again, this comes off as a very poorly made self-published, and believe me, I've seen some amazing self-published books. So the color is a little, this is what I'm not known for. No, this is what I know him for, is this image. There it is. That's the one we did. We did this one right here. part of it. We did this part up here. But see how it reminds you, sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent, but it looks like it has a Sargent look to it. This one was $15.61. And yes, I know I can get images offline, but I love seeing and if you're not familiar with the Zorn palette, he uses three colors and white. He uses black, yellow ochre, and cadmium red. And that's it, and white. And he can, yeah, it's just awesome. But anyway, I'm happy with this one. I know I would have paid a lot more for better quality images, and I don't know if it's necessary in this case, because those are fine. Let me see that one again. The one we did, because I did use a, okay, I will say that the image that I used for this study that I did, the image was much better. And I was able to zoom in and see the brush strokes and the but I still think it's worth it. I also stocked up on gesso. It's just some regular old Liquitex. I use a lot of this, especially when I'm painting on paper. This was a 16 ounce. I figured I may as well get a little bit bigger, for me anyway. This was $16.85. I think I've always used that brand of gesso. You can also get a clear gesso from them that works really, really great. And yeah. And the last thing I got was, I've been wanting to try the Zeta series from Stillman and Birn. These are a little more, I don't know if I'm cheap, or you could say I'm frugal. But this was a little more than I have been spending on sketchbooks, but I do not want to continue buying the sketchbooks where I was for personal reasons, political. I know I say that, and then I bought this from Amazon. This was $26.36, and it is Stillman and Birn makes wonderful sketchbooks. I'm going to go ahead and open this because I want to feel the paper. It has 26 pages, acid-free, 270 GSM, archival, 8x10, mixed media, dry and wet media, watercolor ink, so on and so forth. Oh, you can see me. Hi. I have my computer right there. Maybe I shouldn't be opening this, but I'm going to. I'm going to feel the paper. I have tried other ones of Stillman and Birn, and I was very happy with them. Do you hear that? I usually just stay home. Somebody asked what my favorite holiday vacation spot is. It lays flat. I don't travel a lot. I don't. I'm a homebody. This feels very much like a Bristol. You can hear how thick that is. But it lays flat. So if I wanted to, I could use both sides like that. Let's see how it, it lays flat. I think I'm going to be happy with this one. I may be ordering more of these in the future. I do not know where these are made. I know paper is going to be an issue, possibly. Made in the US. I didn't know that, but I know, yeah. But there's different, they have different series from Stillman and Birn. You can get a thinner, a more of a watercolor. Yeah, there's ivory. You can get toned paper. I think what I got was Epsilon, and it was a smooth paper. It was not as heavy as this. It was 150 GSM. I think the alpha and beta are possibly watercolor type. I don't know, because that, well, so's that. That says cold pressed, medium grain. But these are ivory, the Gamma and the Delta. I really like this. I think this is going to be something that would make a great gift for someone. If you're looking to, like, I would love to get one of these. I would be forever in your debt if anybody ever bought one of these for like Christmas time and gave it to me. Because imagine this gessoed and then painting on it. Right now I'm using like a Bristol type paper in the sketchbook I'm in. It has more pages and it was less expensive. But I think I would pay for the extra for this. And the spine is such that you can, I like labeling it. I love that. So that's all I got today. I didn't get a whole lot. I got these because they were just something that I've been wanting, and I thought, hey, if I'm going to splurge, this I'll definitely need to stock up on. Brushes, I don't have a lot of rounds that are nice. I don't know that these would be considered nice. They're pretty cheap, but I think they'll do the job. I think they'll do what I need. And then I have this, and this, and the backpack. So I think I'm stocked up pretty well. I have a lot of canvases. If I need to, if it comes down to it, I have some linen on a roll that I've had for years that I haven't used. I can stretch my own canvases. I don't really like to, but hey. Where would I like to go on holiday vacation? If you were to ask me that, Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland. And by the way, there is not a burnt umber in this set, so that's why. Cad Yellow, Cad Red, excuse me, Alizarin Crimson, Ultramarine Blue, Phthalo Green, Yellow Ochre, Ivory Black, Titanium White, and then the solvent-free gel. And I have not been using this. One of these days I'm going to, and I'll have plenty to use. All right, I think that's it. If anybody, oh, Leon, the clove oil and the backpack. The backpack would take up the whole space. I have some things to do in the studio. I don't know if I want to go live and let's have a like studio hangout and do those things, because it's just painting the edges of canvases, or if I want to clean my studio, because it is, yeah, I keep saying I'm going to do it, and she needs it bad. I mean, I'm not ready for an episode of Hoarders, but she needs some work. Okay, that's it for right now. If I do a, sorry, I have the mind of a 12-year-old boy. If I do a studio hangout and do the edges while we hang out, I'll put it up on the screen. All right, thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than I can say. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and or subscribe if you found this useful in any way. I will come back and let you know about the backpack and the paintbrushes from the company. Transon, and I'll do a deeper review on those. I'm still kind of leery about the backpack, so I'll test it out and get back to you with just these and the paintbrushes. So, all right, thanks all. Take care. Be safe.